All right. So my wife's going to love me for this, but we are going to do a review on the Dreame H14 Pro. We already did a little bit of a review on it, but we're going to make a real mess and clean it up. Okay. So
we're going to use ketchup.
We're going to use kind of similar stuff to what we used last time, but we want it to be a wet mess and a dry mess. So, do you like the Fruity Pebbles?
Yeah. Yo, yeah, yo,
Oh, Christy's going to be so mad. We're going to do some ketchup.
If that doesn't work, Christy will be so bad.
Oh, boy. And, of course, we have to add a little bit of hair.
Yeah.
Of course. Oh. And you know what? Maybe this is too separate. Maybe we should mix it up a little bit. What do you think?
Yes.
This is a mess of all messes.
Dad,
whoa.
Christy will kill us.
I know she will. Okay.
I should have done this.
The question is, can the H14 Pro handle this kind of a mess?
Let me do it.
We're going to find out.
Auto mode.
Oh. Oh.
Powering off. Please put the appliance on the charging base for self-cleaning.
So the first stripe, the first one back and forth, what do you think?
Good.
Looks like we got it. Now, I got to finish cleaning up the rest of this. Emma's helping me a little bit here. But how effective is that? People keep asking me why I keep promoting these wet-dry vacuums. It's because with the battery life, with the adding the cleaner automatically, this makes mopping your floor so simple. Throughout this week, we found lots of little messes. Whether it's the dogs bringing in dirty footprints, it's other messes, we've been able to clean them up without even thinking about it.
Auto mode.
It's all right here. So messy. So messy. If Chrissy was already here, she will just be screaming. Because half of her floor is wet.
Look at that. Look at that. You don't even realize that there was ever a mess down there. When Chrissy sees this video, she'll realize it. But this thing with just a couple passes back and forth, we're able to clean up the mess, no problem. Now, the question is, with this roller, see how dirty it is now?
Yes.
It's time to clean that. Okay, let's plop it back on here. Start the self-cleaning process.
Started. Starting self-cleaning.
Okay, I decided to stop the cleaning before it really started. As you can see these teeth right here. This is what actually kind of pulls all the junk off of the roller, and then it gets sucked in there. So this is the roller brush. Like I said, it started to clean, but hasn't really had much of a chance to go yet. So it's not really that clean yet. But we're going to put it back on there, and we're going to give it a chance to clean. So you got to make sure the water tank is nice and full. Got to make sure there's some cleaner in there, and then it will put everything in the back. So I'm going to spare you the emptying the tank, the dirty tank. It probably looks like a crime scene, especially with that ketchup in there and hair. So I'm not going to show you that. But yeah, let's get this guy cleaning. Okay, so it is cleaning the roller. Man, you can see through that little window. Most of the red is already gone, so it got a lot of that ketchup off. I probably stained the roller a little bit with the ketchup, but I don't know. If it's clean, it's clean. So that's all that really matters to me. Okay, so while that is cleaning the mop pad, or the mop roller, I'll tell you something else I did. I changed the drying from the hour-long drying to the 5-minute drying. So we're gonna see how dry the roller actually gets after the 5-minute quick drying. I know the hour definitely is able to dry it, but I've never run the 5 minutes before. So we're gonna see how well it does. This should be interesting. Okay, so it didn't initially go into the quick drying. So I went down here to the app and changed where it says drying mode from quiet mode to super speed. So when we end this, it should go right into the super speed.
Function off. Super speed drying.
Okay, let's see what we get here. All right, super fast drying mode. We're gonna see what happens here. It's definitely noisier than the quiet mode, which by definition should not surprise us, but we'll do a little test. We'll let it do its 5 minutes and then I'll come back with a paper towel and see what we get. All right, so we just did the fast drying on it. And now we're gonna see if the fast drying really did dry the brush roller. Emma's got the paper towel. Let's see what she gets. Is it dry?
Yeah.
Zoom in a little bit there. Yeah, it looks good to me.
It doesn't.
Well, turns out the 5-minute quick drying was good enough, huh? Okay, well, I think that was a successful test. What do you think?
Good.
Good. How mad is Mom going to be when she sees this video?
Mad.
Because we poured what on the floor?
Ketchup.
Ketchup and Fruity Pebbles and some hair. Ugh. So, yeah, I think it went pretty well.
Yeah.
Are you a big fan of that wet dry vacuum?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it worked great. So I think one of the biggest testaments to it is the floor. I'm going to show you really quick. Walking over the spot where we just cleaned up, it's not sticky. Some traditional mops, you just kind of push stuff around, and so when you walk back over it again, it's kind of sticky because all you've really done is just push it around and dilute it a little bit. The floor's not sticky. The floor's legitimately clean.
Yeah.
So I think that was a successful test.
Yeah.